What's up, you guys? It's Matt here. So I wanted to talk to you guys about Dogecoin a little bit. And this may be the only video that you have to go to when it comes to Dogecoin. And I'm trying to make it this way just so if you're looking for a prediction, this is where you're going to go. So make sure you share this with your friends and do everything you can do in order to get this out there, because I think this is going to be a really good breakdown of what we have to come for Doge. Now, before I get started in this, make sure you guys hit that like button, also hit the subscribe button for more videos like this one, and hit that notification bell. And that's kind of a good, segue into this. Basically, I'm going to be filtering the comments by subscribers so I can respond to subscribers first. So anybody that does subscribe, you have a reason to subscribe, get your questions answered. If I can get to them quick enough, then I'll answer those first. And if I do come across some that aren't subscribed, then I can possibly answer those. But I'm going to get to the subscribers first because you chose to subscribe to me, and I appreciate that a lot. And I want to show you that you are appreciated for it. So that's the way that I'm going to do it. It shows up here if anybody is 2 months in. If you're subscribed for 2 months, you're subscribed for 3 weeks, you're subscribed for a year. Thank you for subscribing for a year, by the way. That's amazing. But yeah, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to break it down by subscribers. So if you want your questions answered, hit that subscribe button and then put your comment down below, and I'll be able to answer all of that. So anyways, we needed to talk about Dogecoin a little bit. Now, if you didn't know, Dogecoin actually is 5th on the list when it comes to market cap. And people always make that argument. The last comment that I got is that it cannot get to $1,000 because of the market cap. It can't get to $100 because of the market cap. It can't even get to $10 because of the market cap. It's ridiculous the amount that the market cap would be if it does get to $10 worth. And it's understandable. I mean, I started doing a little bit of research, built something myself, and I'm going to get into that closer to the end of the video. But you can see that you have Bitcoin on the list at 1 trillion market cap. You have Ethereum at 1 billion. You have Binance at 97 billion, XRP at 74 billion. Dogecoin was at like 80 billion, 79 billion or so, and now it's down to 70 billion because the price is decreasing today, down to 56 cents. So what's the thought behind this? Can it possibly get to $1? Can it get to $10? What are we looking at here? Well, before we get into that, we really want to understand the comparisons. Really, I want to compare it to Ethereum because a lot of people are saying that it can get to Ethereum like numbers, and you know that Ethereum is the second largest cryptocurrency in the world behind Bitcoin. It shot up 25% recently. It basically shot up to well over $3,600 recently. But if we wanted to do a comparison here, the similarities between Dogecoin and Ethereum, both Doge and Ether, both Doge and Ethereum are stores of value and capable of transaction. So basically, it's more of that transaction currency. It's something to where it's Doge's main selling point, basically saying that they're the people's currency, and Ethereum's weakness. And I don't know why they would consider it a weakness, because I did like Ethereum for that. And this is where I talked about in a different video to where you can transfer Ethereum for less of a transaction fee than you would transfer BNB, or you would transfer another cryptocurrency. So that's why I chose to do that. You would basically transfer it and only pay $10 versus Doge actually only paying 10 cents. So it's that people's currency. That's what it's supposed to be getting into. And it says it right here. $75 billion market cap did not make it clear. Dogecoin has been selected as the people's currency. So they're kind of similar in that aspect. They're both resistant to dedicated mining computers. These computers are designed to solely mine a single type of currency, of cryptocurrency. The decision to make these cryptocurrencies resistant to these dedicated mining computers encourages decentralization and better security, a win for everyone involved. Now, that's basically the similarities between the two. And I wanted to highlight the similarities just because I am going to be applying this to both of them. So we're going to get to an overall solution as we go along. And I know we're close to, getting to halfway point of the video, but we can see that what I wanted to point out was Ethereum's prediction. So there's a lot of people that predict Ethereum to get to $5,000 literally in this month, probably to get to $10,000 by the end of the year. Now, we understand how this can easily increase a lot. They're saying that this can get to 62,000. That's basically what I'm saying. Is right here. It can get to 62,000 per token or 100,000 per coin. So I wanted to break that down and give you an understanding what the market cap would be for Ethereum compared to what Dogecoin or what people are saying about Dogecoin not being able to get to $100. All right, so hopefully I can break this down for you very easily. I have this spreadsheet here that I named Doge, and we're going to compare Dogecoin to Ethereum as of market cap, the price, the supply, all of that stuff. So I do this for a living, so know that I try to make this as accurate as possible, but I will break it down as best as I can. So we see the supply here. We have the supply for Dogecoin, which is 5.2 billion per year. We have the supply for Ethereum, which is 18 million per year. And we also could see the supply of 129 billion as of the current supply, and the current supply of 115 million for the supply of Ethereum. We also have the price of $3,429, which would give it a market cap of about 400 billion. And then you also have the price of 55 cents, which gives it a market cap of 71 billion. Now, as we start to go through the rest of the numbers, you can see $1 equals 129 billion, $10 breaks it or pushes it over that $1.3 trillion mark, and $100 will push it above $13.9 trillion. And this is all including the extra supply. So as we go down here, we go to year one. Year one will basically stay the same. Let's do that for round numbers. I understand you will add on more as it goes on because it's basically halfway through the year, but let's keep it at round numbers for that. But what we could say is at the second year, we would add on the 5.2 billion. We would add on 5.2 billion for the third and continue on until we get to the 6th year, 7th, 8th, whatever. It's not going to stop from there. Neither of them have a cap on the amount that they can have, of supply. So we do the same thing for Ethereum. We're going to add on that 18 million as we do continue on the way down. And I'm going to say that, at this point, this is where it starts to get a little bit heavy. So let's compare the two. Let's compare them. So we understand that $100, we can get to $13.9 trillion of a market cap, which is absolutely insane. It tops Bitcoin. It tops everything basically combined, right? Because the overall market, is like 2.4 trillion. If we go back to some of this stuff, we could see that the total market cap is 2.339 trillion. So it would top everything by far if we did that. However, if we go back to Ethereum, that would be the same way. So with their predictions are saying it's going to be 62K by 2030, which would be 9 years, right? 62K would be $17.2 trillion worth of a market cap. So we're comparing something. It's not like we're comparing apples to oranges here. We're comparing apples to apples in the market cap. Something that's similar, something that's transaction based, we're comparing that. So I would say reasonably, you could say get to 1.3 trillion, something around Bitcoin. Can it get to above that at 2.6 trillion? Probably. But are we saying that just because it goes above Bitcoin or the total cap of cryptocurrency that it's not sustainable, that it's not actually going to happen? No, I don't think that's the case. So you saying that it can get to $62,000 worth of value at the increased coin would increase that market cap to 17.2 billion. Now, if you changed, let's say, into year two where you had that much supply, and you actually went to 62,000, it would only be at 9.4 trillion, which is still a heavy amount, right? Just looking at this year two, say year two, it suddenly takes off and goes to 9.4 trillion. That's what you're basically looking at there, saying that it's going to get to 9.4 trillion, which is however many times the actual market cap of total cryptocurrency right now. So to make that argument saying that it's well over the total amount of market cap for cryptocurrency is ridiculous. I understand when it starts to get to these numbers, when it starts to get to 145 trillion, starts to get to 300 trillion, then it starts to press numbers that you didn't think it could actually get to. So $1,000 doesn't really seem sustainable, doesn't really seem like it's something that's going to happen, because it would bring the overall market cap of cryptocurrency up to 145 trillion. So I can't say that that's 100% sustainable. So I would say something like $100 worth of value for Dogecoin would be huge. Could be something that it could definitely get to, whether it's year 3, 4, 5, whatever it ends up being. But just know, as you start to extend years, you extend the amount of supply, which means that demand needs to go up as well. So it ends up being more tough as years go on. So if you know it's starting to get to its peak, know that it's going to be very difficult for it to make its move above that. So whenever it does get to $100, $200, something like that, that's when I guess you would be forced to make your move, because it's kind of unsustainable at that point. Let me know your thoughts on this, because I did this breakdown basically to understand exactly where your head is, where you're coming from, because right now we're sitting 5th when it comes to Dogecoin on the list. Can it get to $100? Can it get to $1,000? The comparison to Ethereum and Dogecoin really is kind of the same. You're saying that it can't get to $100, but you're saying Ethereum could get to 62K. Now, even if it was, let's say, to get to 100K, I think that's it. Yeah, 100K, it would be 27.7 billion, right? 27.7 billion is absolutely huge. And that's even adjusting all of the rest of the numbers as you start to see it, obviously taking out the 62K. But still, it would be 27.7 billion, which would be well over, what that 3-year mark would be, pushing it to maybe the $200 mark. So let me know your thoughts on this. Let me know if you feel the same way about this. This is what I do for a living, is build different spreadsheets and do full analysis on things. I don't ever get time to do it for videos, but I can do it for work. And I decided I might as well do it if we're going to break down Doge and get a clear example as to where we can be. So make sure you hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and hit the notification bell for more videos like this one. Also, make sure you get your free stocks with Webull down below. Don't forget to check out some of the links in the description. Remember, hit that subscribe button if you want me to answer your comments, because I'm going to be going through and looking at all of the subscribers. As I go through comments, I'm going to filter by subscribers. I can filter by all public subscribers. So if you want a question answered, make sure you hit that subscribe button. I just want to make sure the people that subscribed are getting a little bit more. They feel special when they hit that subscribe button, and it's not just, going to anybody or I'm answering anybody's questions. You know what I mean? So again, hit the notification bell, hit the subscribe button. Also, check out my store if you want some Profit Hands merch. I have shirts, I have hoodies. That's pretty much it right now. And if it goes well, we'll continue to, upgrade there. Also, one more thing, don't forget to check out the Perry Experience subreddit. It is an interesting thing. There's a lot of different memes, due diligence that people are, creating, and just a lot of stuff. And I want to create that community so I can review those that Reddit. So anyways, I'm going to get out of here, so I'll catch you guys in the next video.